Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Dragon's Dogma 2. We're still here in Batal, the capital of Batal, and I have a few things that I want to attempt to work on. First and foremost, can you tell me, where do you actually head? Is it still, I don't know if it's still morning or not. Not you, excuse me. You're about to climb up, aren't you? Oh, checkpoint rest town, okay. That's good, that's exactly where I eventually want to head. But we have a few things that we need to do. Number one, I am still a trickster. So this is the new vocation that we just unlocked at the Oracle very recently. I did change my gear a little bit to be more satisfactory for my own purposes. So I did put on the redolent whisper. I haven't upgraded it at all because number one, I want to see if I enjoy the trickster vocation before I put in too many resources. Plus, if I'm going to upgrade it, I want to do it with the elves to increase the magic. And then for the armor, I actually found this monastic toga, which I thought looked pretty cool, as well as the imperial shoulder cape. I think that looks really nice. So I was pretty happy to see that. I also, on the videos that went live today, had a few people warning me that Dan might have the Dragon's Plague. Remember I actually got that warning when I went to hire him and said, hey, just so you know, there's this illness going around. And yeah, that's what people are telling me. So I might have to go and bid a fond farewell to our good friend Dan over here. So we'll be looking for a Riftstone. But what I'm doing right now is realizing that I don't have what I need on me, do I? Oh, did I really? I did. I accidentally dumped all of my Worm's Life crystals, so I will be right back. And you know what? While I'm at the front of the town, I just had this thought. I have rested, I think once or twice in between when you last seen me. Are you a merchant? George, I don't think I've met you before. Ooh, Mask of Concealment. That's pretty interesting. Hood of non-entity? Non-entity. That's how that goes. Okay. Kind of cool. So you're kind of, you know, helping people to hide in plain sight. So anyway, I'm hoping that the asps have actually respawned. So I'm going to tell my pawns to wait for me. That way they don't kill them too quickly. And let's see if they are here. It was just below this bridge, I believe, right? And if it was, doesn't appear that they've respawned, but I don't know if this was it. Let me backtrack just a little bit further. And this is bad. I have harpies and I don't have the ability to do damage. There's a golem. Oh, what am I doing? Well, let's go check out the creek bed really quickly. Oh my. I'm thinking there's no asps currently. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so what do we do here? Beguiling fumes. Yep, I don't think a trickster is made to be a vocation you solo with. Unsurprising enough. So what does the beguiling fumes do again? Oh my word.
I shall heal you at once.
I don't think you will because I made you wait. Never mind. Mistakes were very, very clearly made. Time to run. We can get poisoned by an asp later. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have no idea how to play this role. But anyway, never mind. I will go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to run over to the Dragon Forge. I want to pick up a port crystal. So I grab my 20 Worm's Life crystals and then we'll get that and we'll talk about next steps. Although I just realized because we are down here, what we ought to do is get some new pawns, right? Okay, so let's do that. And especially now that I am not going to be doing as much damage, I think I just want to have, I will get an archer again, but I think instead of a mage, I want more DPS. So I think I'll actually do a thief. Now, that means that healing is going to be a bit of an issue, so that'll be interesting. But we're going to do just up to level 42, and I'm going to do archer and thief. Let's see what we can get. I am going to dismiss Angelina.
Pack is my specialty.
What do I want to give you? You get a golden trove. Yeah, you do.
'Twas a fine journey we shared.
And then Dan. Where are you, Dan? Dan, it was good to see you again.
To fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
However, what am I going to give you? Do you get a small blue crystal shard? I don't know if they respawn. I can't do that. How about a soothing brew? There you go.
At least I go knowing I.
You did phenomenal. Ooh, do you have the dowsing spikes, Tora? It kind of looks like you do. Plus, you have the mask of non-entity that I just saw. Claw looks pretty cool. Defeat a Cyclops for 2094. Sure. Hire Claw. Now, what this may mean is I might need to actually take on the role of healer by actually bringing some tomes that allow me to cast Anodyne. I really want a quest. I really want the pawn quests. Oh gosh, archers are in short supply, are they? Speaking of short supply, Ada.
Should your pack grow over full?
Defeat a grim ogre, sure. We'll bring you on. I didn't check their pawn vocation levels, so that might come back to bite me, but you know. Caution, wind, just go ahead and toss it. And now, go ahead, Ada, you go right ahead. But now I will go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be back at the Dragonforged. Ada, this is not a good start for you. All we did was run near a cliff. Oh dear. We do have some rattlers. Wasn't there an asp actually down here before? Like a single one and the others were just rattlers? I could be wrong.
Fire won't do much good here.
Okay, let's see if we can't do some stuff here. Okay, so there is that. Well, didn't really matter. Oh, and you can just bring it around. That's cool.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
So how do I... So if I cast this... Oh, he actually just stole some scrags. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I use the one skill where the simulacrum actually inhabits the enemy. It said something about pressing triangle again when it's on its way back, so I wonder if I have to... Let's take a look. So there was vocation, invoking essence. So beckons the simulacrum to the caster's location. Enthralling aroma. Oh, press triangle while beckoning. So I have to hit R1 and then triangle. And it will, in theory, actually grab onto an enemy. That's pretty cool. Okay. We'll have to practice that.
Shan't allow any who'd harm the Arisen to go free.
I do think there's a potential for this vocation, but boy, is it very different than all the others. Also, I had questioned if I would be able to get to that island, but I don't think so. Nor does it look like there's anything on there anyway, which is good. Wonder if actually the Dragonforge will have anything to say now that I've met the Oracle.
Since times of eld, remember.
Let's see. Oh, I had cancelled, not talk. That's on me.
Remember. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes.
No, nothing new. Okay, no more questions, but I do want to trade.
Remember. Draconic blood.
And we want to grab your port crystal. Perfect. I grabbed exactly 20. That works for me. I will grab these other fairy stones at some point, as well as the unmaking arrow. But for now, what if I change the amount? There we go. That way it goes right into Silverius's inventory. Perfect.
Then I bid ye farewell.
And here's what we're going to do. This might seem a little odd. I'm actually going to go back to Vernworth. I'm going to go back to Vernworth. I want to see if there are any updates to any of our friends that we left behind, as well as see if there's any other quests that maybe I've missed. Because it seems like we're pushing forward into some later parts of the story, and I don't want to get locked out. So I will be using a fairy stone. We're going to be going to Vernworth, not to Heart Village, because that's the next step in the main quest. But rather, we're going to go to Vernworth, and I'm just going to do some running around. Seeing who we can talk to, see if anyone approaches us, and I totally forgot that we have a house here, which is even better. So we'll actually probably start there. That way I want to grab a new fairy stone, and I want to rest up just to get this last little bit of healing. And yeah, so some of this is just going to be kind of a hodgepodge of clips, potentially. Oh, no gifts this time. Yeah, so sometimes there'll just be some bits where I just kind of pause it and cut it and bring you back for certain parts. And we'll talk about that as we get to them. All right. I'll see you when I see you.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Now, this is pretty fun. Silverius just came home with the Persecutor's horns, a fearsome helmet affixed with a horned skull. The wearer becomes a fury incarnate, meeting all manner of creatures with unflinching authority. Believe it or not, this can be used only by warrior and trickster. But it is an improvement, so I guess he'll be using that one, which is pretty doggone cool. So, thank you. Our elven friend is back.
Hail, friend. How fare you?
I really thought I'd be seeing him in Sacred Arbor.
'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of archery. I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone in elven archery than you.
Oh, that's really cool.
But the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you.
Oh, can I tell him that there's already a port crystal there?
There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village of my people.
Maybe this will allow us to get some quests in Sacred Arbor? Okay. We'll go ahead and set that as priority. Curious to see if that is going to be timed. It is not, which is great. Okay, so we can wait there. Any upgrade or difference in your inventory yet? Still getting that 5%. Oh gosh, percent. My Boston's coming out. Nope, no changes to your inventory.
Always a pleasure.
I'm tempted to rest and see if Brant comes out at night. Oh, we still have this beggar. I have been told that I was on the right track by just waiting for him and following him. We might have to do that. I gotta get this quest out of my inventory.
Lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Claw, just wait. Just wait. We'll get there. Do I want to wait?
Now, listen close, as today.
Well, while he's talking, one of the other things that I realize we haven't done anything with is going into our valuables, the Myrmacolian? Myrmacolian? I don't know, however you pronounce it, but grants the bear entry to the Bordelry. This was from Lady Wilhelmina, and we haven't really seen much of her since, so I think maybe we should attempt to use this to see what that does while we're here. But it might actually be starting to get a little bit dark, so I think I will just kind of wait the beggar out and then follow him. So, see you when I'm on the trail.
There's aught I'd ask of you.
Okay, so Simon just approached me while I was waiting for the beggar, so what do you got for me, Simon?
A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin.
Do not ask me to do that, escort.
I speak of Sir Augustin,
He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent.
Oh, then we're friends.
Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road.
Not what I was thinking.
As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate.
Oh, that's fair. That makes sense.
And bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it.
Is that Brant?
You have your orders. Read them and follow them to the letter.
Okay, now this one seems like it might be timed.
We ought not dawdle when our aim.
Okay, it's not. Go where you are bid and safeguard your charge. Okay. Back to Vermont. Oh, gosh. Do we... I'm only now realizing I don't have a port crystal in Bakbatal, do I? I don't. I don't. That's true. I just bought one too. I could have put one down. I should have put one down. What I can do is eventually, though, I will take an ox cart to... Does it go all the way to the checkpoint rest town? It might. And then I'll take one from there. Oh, no, I can use a fairy crystal or a fairy stone to the checkpoint rest town and then an ox cart. Oh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, back to waiting. Update. He's on the move. Clock, get out of his way. Good thing we just blend right in. Lovely gourds, by the way. I have had this quest for how long now? 32 episodes? Maybe more? I know where he goes, I just don't know what to do after that. But I have been told I'm a little too impatient, which doesn't quite sound like me. You know, if I didn't know better, I thought you were just heading to my home. Actually, this isn't the way to the house that I've seen him go into before, so maybe something is changing. Oh, unless he's gonna go through that archway. No, actually, he's not. He's just going down into the slums. Ooh, I wonder how the Gracious Hands are doing. Looks like Lord Kendrick is still there, making sure I don't tell anyone about the whole Sebastian, oh gosh, what was her name? His twin sister. That's her name.
I'll get that for you.
Thank you, Ada. There she is. Oh, look, they're waving to me. All right, I'll talk to you while I, pretend to trail you. Can I talk to you?
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
Welcome, I found you in the rubble.
You came to see me?
Daphne, that's her name. Albert just stopped to chill.
Gathering materials makes for dull work.
Sir Arisen
Yep. I feel like that quest can't be over though. Right? Alright, let's grab all this greenware. She kind of just stopped for a second. I don't know if I ruined it by being too close. Oh, no, he's on his...
A different combination
It's on the move.
of materials result in different creations.
You're all carrying lanterns. Stop acting like mine is somehow brighter. Oh, he's gonna go to the tavern, isn't he? So a day of storytelling and panhandling leads to a night of drinking.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
I wonder if I can approach him while he's having a drink?
Sets my thoughts down dark paths.
Oh, he just ran. He is excited.
Fill me with such unease.
Ooh, what if I...
We would not escape a plunge in.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Hilda? Who's Hilda? I don't even think you had a drink. You're just gonna be off then?
What to do?
If I sleep on my
Claw, get out of his way. And Claw's just in there getting fish. Don't mind us.
Each day's more of the same.
Okay, so he came here. I assume he supposedly got a drink. And now he's going home to Hilda, but I don't know who Hilda is. What if he is... Well, is it Lord Rosamond? Or the Lord of House Rosamond? What if he's not even a beggar? That'd actually be a pretty cool little twist. Alright, I'm turning off my lantern. These people are just whining. I'll just wait for you right here, Albert. He just stared right at me. I do want to pop my head into the gracious hands, but I don't want to mess this up. I just want this out of my quest log. Especially because we've actually already added 2 new quests since coming back here. We got to go meet Glyndwr up by Sacred Arbor, and we have to go escort Sir Augustine from Batal to Vermund. And I don't know where... It wasn't Bach Batal, was it? Oh, we are definitely heading towards his house now. So the last time we followed him, he went in, he locked the door, I could hear it, and then he said something about, "Ah, that's better." His door is right up there by the brazier on the right.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Okay. Door's locked, that should do it. And I suppose now, I was told that I was impatient before, so we'll just wait? Right? Because... Okay, it is in fact locked, so I'll just stand by. He just left. Oh, he's wearing something very different. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street. Good day to you, sir.
Oh, he is definitely acting different. But he left his door unlocked. What do we have? The beggar's garb. You obtain the beggar's garb. And what does that mean? Tell me what it actually says. So we'll do acquired newest. The mantle of a beggar who told epic tales cannot be equipped or worn as a change of dress. It's just an item. Bring the beggar's garb to someone of might interest. Okay, I assume it would be the other beggar who actually gave me this quest originally? Hold on, I have 2 different markers though on my map. One at Walter's Tavern, and one in the Baldwin's estate. I've been in the Baldwin's estate. Huh. I'm gonna go back to the tavern. Because I am quite curious as to why, unless maybe it's Albert? Plus this will give me a chance to talk to some people along the way. Just to see if anything has changed with the sisters here.
I should tell you, Lubomir has passed. We did all we could, but we could not save him.
Oh, that's actually really sad.
Never before have I so fully grasped my own powerlessness. Would that I had been able to do more for him.
Oh.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Wait.
A moment's prayer.
Wait, can I bring him back? If he really did pass, couldn't I just go to the charnel house and revive him? So who am I?
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Oh, Fiorin. You got kicked out of Harvard Village, and now you're here.
Quick, I ain't got all day.
Hi, sir. What I can do for you?
Selena. What? Why would I give this to you? I will, but why?
What? You mean to say my Albert's a noble and has only been pretending to be a beggar? That can't be true.
Oh. The nobility was pretending to be a beggar and he had a girlfriend here. Oh, Albert, that's cold.
Earning a living in the slums isn't easy, but Albert and I, we promised each other we'd try our hardest to make ends meet. We've been working toward that all this time. And you're saying 'tis all a lie? I don't want to believe such madness, but nor can I deny that these garments are my husband.
Oh, husband. Husband even.
Pray, tell me where you found them. I must see this for myself.
Ugh. That got gross. Visit Selena a few days' time. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, Lubomir. Now, if I go down into the sick room, what happened? What about the other people? Are they still there? No, they are not. I don't know if they pulled through. Do I have a wake stone in my inventory? I do have some money. While I was waiting, I went and I sold a bunch of onyx. So I could go look for a body. I'm kind of afraid to see how many bodies are in the charnel house. Do I have a wake stone though? I usually carry one. No, I don't. So that's a good thing that I should probably go grab as well. Now, the question that I have is Albert the Noble also married? And is maybe that who I would have been delivering it to in the noble sector? Quite possibly. All right, withdraw. We're gonna grab 2 just in case. Kind of stuck here. So let us head to the charnel house, which is in... It's actually... Nope. It's in the noble district, which is the south. Gotta remember that. Which is not here. That's a house. Alright, run... Oh, is Brant here?
An impatient one, Arisen.
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Okay, what if I ask you about the coronation again?
The way to Batal should be open to you. When you arrive, you would do well to seek out the Oracle. Is there aught else you would speak of?
I guess not.
Do not forget that we...
That's interesting. I didn't go see the Oracle for some time, mostly because I didn't know where the Oracle was. But perhaps I could have gotten there a lot sooner. Okay, so we're going to go up here. Let's pop into the Baldwin house if we can. After we do the charnel. I just want to see if I can revive Lubomir. Oh, I know that there's going to be several.
I beg you to conduct yourself with
5,000. Let's do it. Oh, there's only 2. Heath and Elsa. I don't know who Elsa was. Oh, do you have to do it within a certain amount of time? Because I thought... Did I still just pay... I did just still pay you 5,000 gold. I thought there were more when I came back to get Gregor's body. Okay, where was that Baldwin's estate? That is right here, yeah? So just go west and then north a couple steps and then east.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to...
Well, that's disappointing. I really, really liked Lubomir. I sure did. Oh, Albert, you are just way out here, aren't you?
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
Oh, that's who Hilda is.
Proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates, to scribble in ledgers. Preposterous.
Albert, see sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
Aye? What do you want?
I guess nothing because I can't deliver your clothes.
I do not believe we are acquainted.
I believe that your husband is also married to Selena. Yeah. This will get interesting. Hopefully Selena will come and confront him. Be kind of nice if I could actually be the one to tell her where he lives. All right. So, tell you what. We're here. Why don't we head to the Bordelry?
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Now, that's where the masquerades are held. Vernworth Hall. Courtyard. Where is the Bordelry? I could go talk to Sven as well. I doubt he has anything. Well, I really just don't know.
I'm still waiting on that report.
What report?
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed. Clearing the high roads of such obstructions falls under the military's purview, you see. But our hands are oft overfull with culling and escort missions, so that we must trust to nature to run its course. The bodies will decay over time, and the winds will sweep away the remains. They don't...
So, okay, let me get this straight. Hey, if you see any dead bodies on the road that you no doubt caused, don't touch them. We're going to get to it because that's our responsibility, but also we probably won't get to it because we're really busy doing other things. Got it. I don't know where the Bordelry is. Where did Lady Wilhelmina... Oh, I'm gonna get thrown out if I try to go in dressed like this, though. Okay, let me find the Bordelry. Oh, that's because it is listed here, not in the castle. I actually have to go further south. Okay, let me go find it. Now we're on the right path. Okay, this could get interesting. So let's see what happens here.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
Do I need to give you my card? I don't think I've ever explored in here, have I? Oh, okay, outside. Prescribed tranquility. Hey, we're still looking for one more tome for that guy in the checkpoint. Can't talk to him. All right.
Mind your manners, lest you wear out your welcome.
All right, Fabio. Pay for services.
I'd be delighted to serve you.
20,000 gold, mind you. I just want to find Lady Wilhelmina.
Aren't you sweet? I'd be glad to have you.
Oh my. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understood, like, what this place was.
Are you the gentle sort? That'd make my day.
I might have to scrap this whole episode. Where's Wilhelmina?
Well met, sir.
Oh my gosh, everyone just very, very straight to the point. I'm here to loot and find Wilhelmina. That's it. That's all. She said to show it to someone and they would take me straight to her, didn't they? I will take the stability extract, thank you. Can I at least find like a seeker's token?
What is life without a little spice? All this quiet makes me come more anxious.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure. But I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign, though he is yet abed, nursing those grievous wounds. Still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime. Ah, I could weep for joy.
Oh, I'm excited to expose the sovereign. Ooh, the dignitary's chamber. Is this where I was actually pulled into because of the window? Maybe he was here. Where's Wilhelmina? Oh, okay. Found a broom closet with a book. What is governing soul? Okay, Halidum. I'm starting to think maybe I should have just delivered that book when I had the chance, or turned in the quest when I had the chance. And maybe I still can. Huh, I don't know. Oh, maybe through these big old doors? Huh, there she is.
Hello there. You look like you've a lot to contend with, as per usual. I'll not keep you. Still, since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor?
I would like it. Spill that tea.
It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts. As she would have it, there have been sightings of some sort of phantom ox cart in the dead of night.
Phantom ox cart?
Strange, isn't it? Phantom or not, I can't imagine what they must be carrying to brave monster-infested roads at night. Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset as the sky begins to darken, and has a caged wagon in tow.
Just after sunset.
As someone in the same line of business, my client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings.
But where?
That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I suppose you'll be on your way now.
Oh, I did get a quest for it. Yes. Oh, but I didn't set it as priority. Okay, that's exciting. That's 3 new quests. And I got a bunch of flowers. You know what?
I've not set. 'Twas news to me.
Oh, can I not give you... I can't actually give you a gift, believe it or not. How sad is that? I want to see where that is. Okay. Huh. Not too far. Well, that's super exciting, actually. Yeah, I'm really kind of looking forward to that. That sounds really interesting. Okay. Well, I think I've done everything I set out to do here in Vernworth. Right? I kind of checked in on everyone that I had wanted to check in on. I got 3 new quests, so I'm super glad I came back. And I think the one that I want to tackle first is meeting Glyndwr up by Sacred Arbor. Now, if I throw on that quest, and I'll get it right here in a moment. So we're going to do a Trial of Art. Oh, did I get... I got 4. No, because Beggar's Tale has just been updated. I did get 3 new ones. If I put this on... Oh, I could honestly use a fairy stone to go up to Sacred Arbor and then backtrack, and I think I'll do exactly that. Yeah, I'm at the point where I've traveled so much on foot that I'd like to start taking some shortcuts. Now, I will at some point need to level up my Trickster vocation, but now is not exactly that time. Plus, we can do it on the way back. Yeah? All right, so let's do it. We're going to go to Sacred Arbor. The darn shame I don't have the option to just tell him, hey, by the way, I just came from there.
We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
We are safe enough. Let's put it that way. Safe enough. Okay. So allow us, not that way, but rather this way. Let's go make our way over to our good friend here. Hopefully find some low-level monsters along the way just to get some discipline points and some ranks up. Alright, let's conjure a simulacrum.
That attack seems more manageable by daylight.
Are you guys going to attack? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to get holy. Also, I just realized we don't really have magic damage. I do have some tomes.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true.
Okay, good. Ada just killed a bunny. All right, we're following Claw. Claw knows the way.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Yes. But where are you, Ada? Am I following you now? She's a little zippy, huh? But also, what is she doing? Just up and over tree roots this whole time. What is it back in the town?
Useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them.
I wanted the treasure chest. Are you wasting my time? I can't tell if she's leading me or not.
'Tis a vexing thing communicating without a shared
Nope.
tongue.
Nope, she's not.
Find some common ground between us.
Oh, and we don't currently have a pawn
Give our hosts any reason to
that is going to translate for us. So hopefully Glyndwr can do it on our behalf. So he's at the campsite. Is there any way that I can just kind of cut out the middleman and run? Just get off the beaten path here? Sure seems like I should be able to. Unless it's way down below. Nah, I think I can drop here. Let's see if the pond's... Oh, geez. Oh, is it further down? Oh, Glyndwr, can I just yell to him? help.
As a matter of fact,
Because here's the thing. I can't,
one of my former masters chose
okay, I don't think I... Oh, crud.
Now there's
Yeah, this is bad. Help me.
calm, else all will be lost.
Okay. Not a darn clue what I'm doing here. But glad to be of assistance.
over so soon. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I'm not so sure about this vocation. I know it's early, but I don't understand its true purpose. All right, there he is. Where can I get down? Not there.
Spot for a campsite. Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
Where are you going, Claw? Oh, we're gonna take this? We're gonna take the long way, huh? What? Okay. Interesting that Claw's actually jumping. Okay, I dig that. They don't just stick to paths. Well, good. Well, okay then.
Come, I'll lead the way. For here, and none the worse for wear.
Come on, set up a simulacrum. Never mind, it just ran.
Shall we be off? Follow me, and pray take care not to fall behind. One can...
So I stumbled on this accidentally, which I'm sure many of you have as well, but looks like this is the way you were supposed to find your way to Sacred Arbor. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm setting up to be a tank here. Can I at least just knock you off so you fall? Okay, good. Vocation rank. Maybe it'll have some interesting augments if nothing else. And that's one thing I'd like to do is I'd like to ultimately rank up all my vocations so I have access to every augment and I can mix and match. That's the way you're going to get the most, potentially most powerful character.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. Would have to try something else.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to get it to possess another creature. I haven't really quite figured that out. I will kind of practice a little bit, most likely in between this episode and the next, or maybe after that one, who knows. Just to rank up the vocation, just go out and kill some goblins, some standard wolves. Just enough to understand how it works. Like, what is the role of the trickster within the party's composition?
But not at the expense of my duty. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I'm just excited that going back to the capital got me 3 new quests, and we finally made progress on the beggar's quest. Because when I start entering the end game, I want to go in with a clean slate if possible. Alright, I'm going to be faster than you, okay? Okay, nearly there. Let's see what happens. Do I really get to just see him compete in archery? Hopefully I don't need a bow.
Fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I wonder if there'll be a skill that I get later on to cast the simulacrum faster. Can I do it while moving? No, I can't do it while moving. Did we lose him? I guess I went too far.
Not. I'll think of something.
What do you mean?
El, alla carilum, ilmen elote falomentare nun fir, nambawe, elelia javtolme, nandeo in morteren ecialis, nun fir ananduine, fanamone matiene lismelto.
Really wish I had a pawn who spoke Elvish right now.
Isilrod vane nun lia casinque erenon, lia fendel nar salma wifir orne fa indelrin.
Alla carilum fionoaro osto urne.
Some of us fail to grasp that this world extends beyond the bounds of our cloistered haven. Ah, forgive me. You do not speak our tongue, do you?
No.
From this moment forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
That's what I was hoping for.
Now, come. The place the trial should be held is just up ahead.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know exactly where it is.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Thank you, Ada. I don't know what you're trying to give me. Right, and then we're gonna go down. No? Oh, just kidding.
The trial of archery shall be held here. I bid you wait just a moment while I prepare my entry. But I've just noticed. Where are all the custodians? They ne'er leave their posts. Could it be aught amiss?
Nenwen mor Iwanon.
The trial of archery is suspended, in light of an immediate crisis.
Martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote.
My daughter Doreen has been seized by an ogre. The custodian shall fly to her aid.
Fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm, kiriando anmindor hiroth.
All those yet to undergo the trial of archery are to remain behind without exception.
No. Darren?
Darren, sorry, not Doreen.
I cannot stand idly by while my sister is in peril. My friend, if e'er I have had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue. There is no time. I shall mark the location of the ogre's den upon your map. Make haste. Her life hangs in the balance.
Okay. Let's get going. Make for the ancestral chamber. Oh boy. See if we can't get this done. Is it? Okay, it's not too far. It's not too bad. Guess this will be a good little test. I don't know of what. All right, hold on. I need to read my stuff yet again. So Sweeping Shroud, which is the only skill I have, diffuses smoke across a broad range, attracting the attention. But if Ephegeal Incense has been cast, targets will focus on the simulacrum instead. So in other words, I need to go in, I need to cast Ephegeal Incense to summon my simulacrum. It just sounds like gibberish when I'm talking. Then I need to use Sweeping Shroud on whatever enemy, which will make them target my simulacrum, basically creating a distraction. Okay. That's right now the name of the game. Just distract the ogre. Oh, careful. As long as it's a regular ogre, that should be fine. right? Killed plenty of them. Should have lots of heals. I did bring some tomes of anodyne. I forget what it's actually called. Maybe tomes of tranquility. So I can cast anodyne a few times if needed.
You're here, and not a moment too soon. We must find my sister and save her from the ogre's clutches.
All right, let's go. Glyndwr, keep back. You ought not to have come.
Tayel ni sil arin fel. Nun morivin we alkarwa menelume. Lis anandor lumtena.
I know you're worried for your sister, but you must stand down. This foe is too great even for we who have passed our trials. Fear not, for Archermeister Taliesin shall succeed where we have failed. Have faith in your father, Glyndwr. He would not want you to race to your death. Well, we know where the Archermeister is.
Moriven fendelnar itarondovani. Falis tuliaf wenenumin. Osto taralia osto telpe.
And yet join... Oh, sorry. And yet join him I shall, for there is naught I would not brave to save my sister's life. Now step aside and let me pass. I have missed this. Oh, I'm out of lantern oil. Thank goodness I have more. Oh.
Times such as these are what lanterns are for. That's better. I don't much...
Okay, Simulacrum.
I never thought I'd see the day of being your pet.
And then we're going to... There we go. Have them go after my Simulacrum. Come to me. Okay, I want to see him... Oh, just kidding. Didn't need to. But I guess I can just keep the Simulacrum following me, yeah? Okay. Oh, that's a lot.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
But look at him. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's got plenty of health. That is really interesting. Okay. Not the most amazing thing I've ever seen, but you know. I mean, they just sit still. Okay, so now if I call you back and I summon you again, are you back at full? Yes, you are. Yeah, not having a healer is probably going to be a bad idea.
Foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
We'll manage whatever comes.
Oh, gosh.
I hope we've a plentiful supply of curative.
We kind of... It's a huge area, too. I mean, it is a massive, massive area. Oh, I don't have my Simulacrum. This is interesting. I mean, even just at this level, it's at least intriguing. It is going to be a problem, though, when I don't have magic for things like slimes. Wow. Lots of fruit robrant. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to take kind of the higher... Jeez, I didn't even see you there. Can I hit you? Okay, let's bring my Simulacrum. Oh, we got harpies. Oh. I can't get too far away. Okay, that does hit harpies though, which is nice. I'm just gonna kind of keep casting my sweeping shroud. I mean, I do like support. I like support a lot, but right now I just feel like I'm a bit too limited in what I can do. Also, this may end up being a bigger dungeon than I anticipated, and we're already at the hour mark. What else do you see, Ada? Any cool gear to be had? Over-knee boots, okay. Hey, vocation rank up and a rank up. Okay, Simulacrum run away. I'm going to resummon. Get your attention. Nice.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
Oh boy, this just loops, huh? Again and again.
Slip up again. This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn.
I would like you to destroy whatever it is.
My assistance.
What are we destroying? Oh, is this right here?
Forgotten something? You're looking rather lost.
I'm not sure what you just destroyed.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Oh, I see. I can just whack my sensor against it. Oh. Oh, hey. Remember this ladder? Because I do. Alright, we haven't had enough combat. I'm just going to keep going for a bit.
Am I the only one?
Okay, Simulacrum. Oh, here we go.
Arbahat, preserve me. 'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in his fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds its attention. The moment the ogre relinquishes my sister,
Oh, we're not gonna kill the ogre?
I have ne'er attempted to strike a target so distant before. E'en the trial of archery does not demand such a feat. Yet, for the sake of my sister, my arrows must fly true. Pray, keep Darren out of harm's way. We must make our escape, and quickly.
Okay.
Master, we must carry Miss Darren to safety.
But why don't we just kill it? Tell you what, I can actually use a tome here. I'm gonna do Igneous Melody. There we go. I'm gonna pick her up and move her out of the way while you all do some damage, okay?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I'm gonna put you right here in the roots, okay? You stay there. Okay, have him just attack. Oh, that was a good hit. Wow.
I shall lead the charge.
I'm just gonna whack you a bit. Not that it does much, but you know. Silverius, attack, dude. What are you doing? I don't want to be on you anymore. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. He's going after the, sister. Come on. We gotta finish this. Good damage. Alright, I might as well loot the chest, right? I mean, we're here. Eminent Coat, we've gotten that one before. How about a new simulacrum? Do we have everyone here? Silverius? Ada? Hold on. Where did Claw go? When did we lose Claw? Oh, this would have been over so much faster, wouldn't it? Hey, this is fine. Silverius is doing a great job.
What say we knock it flat?
I don't dare attempt such a feat, but together.
Okay, we're gonna want a new simulacrum. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, yeah, we got him. Nice. That's what I was hoping for.
This I did not expect.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I don't know when we lost Claw, though.
If we are to break it,
Huh.
this side.
Yeah, I guess not. All right, let's get her on out of here. Where is she again? Is it you? No?
Come. Let us quit this place.
Right. Let's go. But where's your sister? Uh-oh. Oh, she's right here, right at their feet. Kind of a shame that there's definitely more to this place.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Inside what? Was there a treasure?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Hold a moment. What's this?
Uh-oh.
A way out. Let us make haste.
You're talking about what I just opened up?
Oh, my heart. There can be no gladder tidings in all the world. Words shall ne'er suffice to express my gratitude, friend. None of this would have been possible if you had not gifted me this bow. You are my sister's savior. I am forever in your debt.
Commendations, Glindwer. Your arrow struck true. Father. Tis no small feat to land one's mark from so great a distance. I see you have improved. I also hear snarling. But what's this? That bow is not of elven make. Conceal it not, my son. I do not disapprove. How could any man find fault with the weapon that saved his daughter's life? Alas, I see now that the mantle of arborist has been a burden upon your shoulders as much as mine. I have beheld how its weight pressed upon your arrows, causing them to stray from their course, and leading you to believe that you had not inherited my skill. I admit I feared the same, and that is why I bid you train relentlessly. But 'tis clear I was mistaken. In taking up this bow, a bold departure from elven custom, you have not only saved your sister's life, but demonstrated impeccable form. Yet this result was not born of your choice in weapon alone. Aught has changed within you, my son. I believe you had a hand in that, outsider. I thank you for it, and pray you shall continue to be a friend to Glindwer. You honor us both, Father.
gratitude to you knows no bounds, friend. 'Twas your kindness that altered my plight as much as this bow. Not only are you my sister's savior, but mine as well. By the by, if you are as passionate about mastery of the bow as I am, perhaps you might speak with my father. His experience ought to be of benefit to you.
Is that it? Are you going back up? Speak with Taliesin.
An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Well, on that note, I'm going to have to call it a part here. We've been going a lot longer than anticipated, but this has been very productive and very fun. And I'm curious to see what else I can do with the Trickster vocation. I hope these elves don't die to the fall damage, but that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying.
I'll gather these now.
And I will see you next time.
Shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Remember